What's up, sports fans and gamers? Mark Horner here from League Unlocked, League Analyst and Talking Head, once again coming at you courtesy of the Mayo Media Network to bring you a look at this weekend's actions across the League of Legends scene and make a couple of picks to hopefully earn a little bit of extra cash in your pockets. Yes, cash in your pockets is the goal of these picks to make for this weekend. But before we get into all that, you guys know the drill. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel, leaving a like if you enjoy the videos, and telling us down below what your favorite pick is from last weekend or this weekend that you're looking to make that little bit of extra cash for yourself. And of course, if you need a little bit of extra daily fantasy sports fix for yourself, check out the Daily Fantasy Sports Picks and Bets, The Mix podcast. Yes, that's the one that you want to be looking for if you need that little bit of extra daily fantasy sports in your life. Now, the games that we're looking at this week, we've got, well, I'll say 3 games and 2 series, because that's right, we're getting into playoff territory for the LCS. But before we get to the LCS playoffs, we are starting things off with our number 1 game of T1 versus Gen.G. Yes, the clash of the rivals, of course, in the LCK. And we are taking T1 with that match line of minus 138. The way things have been looking for the last little bit, the last couple of weeks, T1 has certainly increased their pressure and increased their form that they are able to play at. The switch in the jungle from Cuz to Owner has certainly provided good results for this T1 lineup on the Rift and off the Rift. That's what we're going to be looking at as the big key for them. That swap in that role for them against Gen.G. It's going to be Faker and crew rolling through the Gen.G lineup. Yes, that is a T1 victory to kick things off for us. Our second match is going to be going over to the LPL. We're visiting in with a 9-game winning streak, RNG. Yeah, you heard me right there. 9 straight games for RNG. They have certainly rebounded from the struggles post MSI, and this 9-game winner, it's courtesy, big time, of that top lane beast, Xiaohu, for RNG. He has been an absolute nightmare for teams to go up against every single week, day in and day out. He is a beast up there, and his numbers always are backing that up. We are rolling with the gold crew, RNG, with that match line of minus 350 against Bilibili. That win there for RNG, if they're able to convert against Bilibili, gives them a 10-game win streak to end out the summer split for the LPL. Impressive stuff from our MSI champions. But it doesn't just stop there, because we go on to game 3, and we are going back to the LCK, and we are back for another Gen.G game. But unfortunately, Gen.G fans, we're back for another Gen.G loss. We are looking at the DWG Kia series for Gen.G, their very next match that they have after the T1 series that we talked about earlier. They're up against Showmaker, Khan, the rest from DWG Kia and what they can do. Sure, DWG has certainly not been in the impressive form that we have known them to be from Spring Split, from when they were the reigning world champions last year. It has not been the exact form and the same level of dominance. But when you are talking about what they can do and what type of obstacle they present for a Gen.G, this is a Gen.G team that has seen their dominance, their force over the rest of the LCK slip up. And in a year where the LCK has not nearly been as impressive as we would like it to be, that's not boding that well for Gen.G. And history has told us that they do tend to struggle against these two teams that we're talking about them playing this weekend with T1 and DWG Kia. And unfortunately for the fans, I'm seeing that trend continue. It's going to be DWG Kia taking the victory over Gen.G. Once again, that is with a match line of minus 175 for DWG Kia. And that's our 3 games that we wanted to talk about. But nope, we're not done with this video, guys. We got to look at these LCS playoffs and look at the series that we have to start things off. And we kick things off with that Evil Geniuses versus Dignitas. And I feel this is so unfortunate because Dignitas, everything around them and all the criticisms, all very valid, and we've been there. But at the exact same time, they certainly have shown you enough exciting potential that you want to see them go up against someone else in one of these type of playoff series. Unfortunately for them, their very first one is going to be up against Evil Geniuses. And what can you say about Evil Geniuses this summer? other than they have been the best looking team in North America all throughout this summer. You might have, you can look at certain things in like TSM and everything else and talk about the actual record about summer, and that is valid. But you want to talk about actually watching the games and what they've been able to do and how they're proactive and the risks that they're willing to take. And what we have seen this split, the talent that is able to convert on those desires. That's what we've been seeing from the Evil Geniuses. It's going to be Impact. It's going to be Jizuge. It's going to be the rookie, Danny. Yep, Danny, the rookie. He's going to be delivering a lot of damage in this series. We're rolling with the Evil Geniuses to take the best of series against Dignitas. That is Evil Geniuses with that match line of minus 500. Yep, big favorites, and rightfully so, against a Dignitas team. More so about the power that Evil Geniuses is heading into playoffs with. And our very last one that we're going to look at is, of course, the Titan Showdown between Cloud9 and Team Liquid. And I say Titan Showdown, and it used to be even bigger. When you were maybe at the beginning of summer, middle of summer, you could have hoped that this would be a major showdown. But the way things have played out this split on both sides, both the Cloud9 and Team Liquid sides being disappointing. But really, when you look at this one, Team Liquid has been more so disappointing this split than Cloud9 and the struggles that they've gone through. Still many positives to talk about. One of the big ones for Cloud9 is necessary in this matchup against Team Liquid is the top lane, is Fudge, and what he can do against Alphari. I'm really excited to see this matchup because not only has Fudge improved, I will say the one side that could help Team Liquid is we have seen them back with Santorin. And that is the big thing for me, was always the power with Team Liquid, was whether Santorin was in that lineup, because it's that duo combination of what you're getting from the dominance of Alphari combined with what Santorin is able to do around the map for the team in the jungle. That's a difference maker for me to step up. That is what I'm looking for in that series to hopefully even things out for Team Liquid. But I think it's going to be too much in the end coming through from Cloud9, led by your boy Fudge in the top side. But of course, you can't get through this matchup without Perks showing up in a playoff series, delivering on why you paid all the big cash to bring him over. That's what we're going to be seeing in this matchup. Let's go through the 3 games in the 2 series once again that we're looking at for this one. And yes, it's going to be starting things off with that T1 versus Gen.G rivalry match, like in T1 in that LCK showdown with that match line of minus 138. Moving over to the LPL for our next one, trying to see if RNG can extend that 9-game winning streak to a 10th game by taking down Bilibili. We like RNG with that match line of minus 350. And on to our last game before we talk about series in the LCS playoffs. That last game is in the LCK with DWG Kia versus Gen.G. And it's going to be an unfortunate weekend for Gen.G. Another loss because we're taking DWG Kia with that match line of minus 175. Now into the playoffs, our playoff series, we are taking Evil Geniuses to take down Dignitas with that match line, of course, of minus 500. Big favorites, Evil Geniuses are. And then our closer is the Cloud9 versus Team Liquid showdown, and we are taking Cloud9 to come on through and push forward in these playoffs. Once again, Cloud9 with that match line of minus 163. That's it. 3 games, 2 playoff series, and that's just the start of the playoffs in the League of Legends scene. That's going to do it for this week. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your time.